So we got 3 weeks into the challenge and doing pretty good. At first, I'll be honest, the carb cycling part was fucking with me because I was like, man, I was so used to carbs and eating and stuff. But as I keep going doing it, um, I can definitely like get used to it in a way. You know what I mean? Like, and I can feel my body adapting and adjusting to it. So not just not having less food, but my mind also letting my mind kind of take it in and be like, this is it. This is what we're doing. This is what we're about. So that means a lot. Like, you need a lot of your mindset to be focused on what you want in order to get this shit done. So yeah, so far so good. Um, Training is still hard as hell. If I don't do a full training session in a day because I gotta leave for work, I'll split it up and I'll do like, let's say it's back and biceps. Whatever I can do at the gym I can't do at home, I'll do it at the gym, and then I'll go home and do some other shit at home. The reason I can't put it all in on certain days, like today's Monday, they open at 5, but I have to be out of here by at least 7:15. So, and I don't work too far from here, so that's a good thing. But I have to do an hour of cardio. I have to do an hour of cardio. If I don't do that hour of cardio, I won't do it later at home, or it won't be as intense or at the same um, state where my body is. You know what I mean? Like, all right, so I'm supposed to do 60 minutes posted or fasted cardio. So I don't eat anything in the morning before training. So I'm already fasted. But I like to train first, get all my energy in my training intensity, and then go to cardio. So then it's still post training. So I kind of do both at the end of the day, and that's how I like to do it. And then it just I just feel like the cardio drains everything out of me. Like, whatever, if I had some juice left, it's gone by the time that hour is done. And then I'm able to like get freshed up and then go to work and then eat and just keep going. Because that's all. What else can I do? Not keep going? Shit. Fuck that. Preparing food at home is getting easier. When I first started this shit, it was harder because like I thought that I could meal prep everything on a Sunday and then be done and then just have everything done. It didn't work that way. I don't know if it's because I have a family and things are different and they eat differently than I do, but I ended up like, I don't know, I was fucking trying to cook so much, and then all day Sunday I was like, fuck, I'm in the kitchen all fucking day. Like, is this all I'm gonna do on Sunday? Like, this sucks. That alone, if you can't get past that or figure out your routine on how to prep, it can make you just be like, you know what, fuck this. I'm just gonna order McDonald's or get some McDonald's or order some pizza. You know what I mean? I noticed that's something that fucks with people. It fucked with me so much. And for someone like me who didn't, honestly, certain times did not cheat at all, no matter how cranky and angry I got. Like, but who wants to fucking deal with the cranky and anger shit? Your family doesn't, but you do. If you want it bad enough, you do. That's real talk. I used to tell them, I'd be like, hey, I might be a little cranky today, I need, so y'all motherfuckers be ready. So why Axe&Sledge? Well, it really is because I was just looking through YouTube and trying to find info or some advice on fucking supplements and stuff. I was like, yeah, I should get some protein. I should try some pre-workout. At first, I was a little bitch ass and like, nah, fuck pre-workout. That's for people who don't need it. I don't need it. This, that, and the third. I can do it straight. Whatever. Then I saw Seth Ferosi on YouTube. And what intrigued me is because he was still, I guess, had samples of Axe&Sledge stuff. Because the video was older. Because the company was already up and running. But the canister was like covered. Like whatever logo it had, or if it had a name, It was just covered. It said, like, I think might have said demo day on it, but it was covered. Like, he didn't show it. And he was just talking, because he wasn't even talking supplements. He was just talking and putting his pre-workout in. That intrigued me a lot, because I'm like, what the fuck is he taking that he can't show it? Or it's not branded. What the fuck is this? And then I looked further and deeper into it, and then I was like, oh shit, he's up and running Axe&Sledge. I loved it. The way he talked about, forget fitness, the way he talked about being a hard-working motherfucker and the backbone of America, that's what fucking set me off to be like, fuck yeah. I've had many jobs where I thought it was just perhaps beneath me, perhaps under my intelligence level, perhaps under whatever the fuck you may think. Most of the time, it's always labor. I've always done fucking labor and hard shit. But whatever job and whatever pay rate I was at, I fucking busted my ass all the time, every time. I did the best I could. All the fucking time, even when other people didn't. And I used to be like, man, the world needs motherfuckers like me, because at the end of the day, I may be an asshole, but I work hard. When I was a waiter, I worked hard. When I was did parking, I was hard working. When I did construction, when I did fucking engineering, when I did wiring, like painting, no matter what I do, I try to do, like warehouse, like now all these years, fucking over 15 years of warehouse. Some I got paid good, some I got paid like shit, but I always busted my ass. So he made me believe that, yeah, the reason America's like this is because of motherfuckers like me. Not taking credit for everything, but just saying, when you work hard, when you just grind shit out all the time, every day, and try to be positive, and try to do good, and try to support your family, that's what it was all about for me. So besides his mystery fucking canister of supplements, that was the main reason I picked Axe&Sledge. Just taking the supplements is a whole different story though, because the first supplements I tried from Axe&Sledge, I tried to stack. It was a pre-workout, it's a stim-free pre-workout, and hydration, aminos. It's unicorn blood. That was the flavor. It was rainbow sherbet flavor, right? So it's supposed to be fruity. I've never tried pre-workout or anything like that. I knew what a Monster did to me. I hated drinking Monster when I was doing construction, because sometimes, back then I was drinking and you'd wake up and, drink a Monster and shit. Yeah, sure. And drink a Monster with these guys, and then I'd be like, fucked up, fuck that. So I didn't like anything with caffeine, but when I tried this shit, I was just like, yo. First of all, that little ant tingly feeling, and the hydraulic, which is the non-stim pre, I was like, what the fuck is this? This shit got you going and shit. And the stim, the pre-workout was moderate. It wasn't like to the point where your fucking heart rate is up, or I didn't have a crash. Depending, if you definitely move if you're gonna fucking take that shit, but don't, it ain't something that's serious where you're gonna fucking freak out. It's like a clean, pure stuff. The consistency was the way it mixed, all of it. You know what I mean? And then to try every other flavor, and then their proteins. I noticed the proteins, like some people talk about the digestion with protein. With me, I was good with it. Like I felt good no matter what. I'm constantly going to the bathroom. Maybe too much information, but that's a good thing instead of not going so much. So nothing really fucks with me like that. Or if it does, I don't even notice. So yeah, definitely head over to Axe&Sledge. Try my code CLopez10, gets you 10% off. But it's just great fucking product to try. It tastes good. It's backed by some real good people. And I'm part of the demo crew, which is the ambassador part of it. And everyone in there just wants to fuck shit up. Like, everyone's on their different level. Everyone does different things, but it's all about positivity, and it's all about fucking working harder, doing better, growing, supporting. It's a fucking family. Plain and simple. I think for anybody, you gotta learn how to train or work out. Like, I don't like the word workout because, I don't know, it just feels like everybody wants to work out. But when you train, you're doing it for a specific reason. You're doing it for a goal. You're doing it for a competition, a challenge, something. You know what I mean? When you just work out, it just seems too moderate for me. Even the word itself, I usually never say workout. I say training. Sometimes I say workout like pre-workout. Obviously, I'm not gonna say pre-training because nobody understands what pre-training powder. No, that don't flow. But you know what I mean? Like, some people come and they just do the basics, and that's fine. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But when you're trying to be at a certain level and you wonder why you're plateauing, it's because you have to take your shit to the next level. You can't just stay and just do the same basic stuff. You got to switch things up and then stick to that routine for at least 2 to 3 weeks, and then see how much strength you gain, how much uh, body fat you lost, how much muscle you've gained. Like, it's all like, just, you have to get the knowledge though, you know? Without knowledge, if you don't have a trainer, just at least follow some people that are going to tell you the right thing, and be careful with the influencers that are always putting different shit up. Now, check this out. I put a lot of different shit up on Instagram, but a lot of it is the same shit too. Back day, a lot of the times I'm doing dumbbell rows. I might record one day and I might not do it the next time I'm doing back, but I'm always doing the same shit. Every now and then I'll throw a new one, or something I didn't do before, or something not in my plan. Basically just, to throw it in there for content. But it's all effective. But stick to a plan though. You know what I mean? I would go and find an influencer for his what's his name? Joe Andrews. He had a leg workout, nicely written and everything, and I just took that and I stuck to that for like 2-3 weeks, and I was like, I noticed how my legs started to engage in a much, much different way. But I stuck to that for a little bit. I didn't move to anything else. Once you start bouncing to different shit, that's when it's like, you don't really know. You're working out, you're not training. When you train, you do the same thing over and over and over. Steve Curry, when he what does he do all fucking day, every day? He keeps shooting the ball over and over and over and over. Tom Brady at one point just fucking snaps over and over and over. A musician trying to play a solo part, over the same shit over and over and over. So the same thing with training. Sometimes you have to do the same shit over and over. Besides your routine, but you're training. Stick to one thing. Sometimes I get out of hand, so I want to talk. Like, I like to train in volume. I like to train in different forms, and I can train for a long fucking time. And a lot of people might be like, oh, that's, overkill, and that's doing it too much, or that's dumb. You can get the workout in this amount of time. It's not about what fucking amount of time I'm getting it in. I get to the gym and I'm fucking gone. You hear what I'm saying? Like, I'm gone. That is my world. I'm here to train. So I go in with my muscles. I'm here to train at different levels of it. You know what I mean? And my mind gets lost with it. I stick to the same routine now with my coach. I've been sticking to the same thing. Throw something else on the side. Maybe throw an extra set because I just got it in me. If you have it in you, I don't think there's nothing wrong with getting it done. But if you don't have it in you, you should always have it in you to get some more reps. That's what it's all about. When you work out, you go to 10, 12. When you train, you go to 10, 12, and your mind is like, you got at least 2, 3 more. And you keep going. Or it's a failure. So there's a difference with training and working out. But definitely learn to train your body. Even when you eat, you got to train your body to eat. When you're at a surplus, you have to train your body to eat. When you're at a deficit, you have to train your body to eat. or how to maintain or how to adapt to the hunger feelings. You know, your sleep, your work, whatever you do, you have to adapt at one point or another. So you can adapt, but you can train your body to be a certain way. You train yourself to get up to go to work, to make that coffee, to take a shower, and all the shit you do in the morning. You can train yourself to train in a certain way. Your body, your mind. You can train or you can work out. I say train. So, train or work out, there's a difference. Definitely train your body. Train your mind. Because then you're doing it for a purpose. You're not just doing it just to do it. You know what I mean? Think about it.